so we made some wallpapers. This is a absolutely terrible wallpaper, but it comes with the Illustrator. It's one of the presets. So very quickly, if I didn't want to look at that and I just wanted to look at this, I could grab those 3 shapes, go to Window, Pattern Options, and it'll open the Pattern Options panel, Make Pattern. I can change it up a little bit, hex by row. I can go in here and play with the spacing, can select one shape, change maybe that shape to that. Oh, that's a tough color to live with. Maybe we just bring that, maybe make it a little bit of a dark ochre. Okay, and then we hit done. All right, so I'm going to get rid of these. So you will make a rectangle around your space, put that pattern in it, call it a day. Now this pattern, okay, it's fun, it's cool, but can you live with it when you start bringing furniture in, right? So you're going to establish a sense of scale by using the Ikea website, because everything's against white and it's very easy to isolate. File, place, and we will bring in the Sauterheim Chase Lounge, turquoise. Do not link it, place it. Okay. I'm going to bring it over here and I'm going to copy it because I want to show you 2 different things. So what we need to do is take this raster or resolution-based imagery and we need to make it vector. So I'm going to grab it very quickly, go to Image Trace, which is up at the top. If you just click on it, it will make it a quick black and white, which is not what I want. I can go for high fidelity photo, which will take a little bit depending on the size of the image, and it looks much more photographic than if I select the other one and I go 3 colors. Okay, there's definitely more. Try 6. Okay, so you can see you can go more photographic or you can experiment with some of these options. Okay, now once you have got this and you want to pull the white away because you're going to put it in front of your wallpaper, you want to hit expand. What that's going to do is convert this tracing object into individual paths. So that's all paths. Right? So it did a really good job. And then the next thing is to go to ungroup and then deselect. Move over here. When we reselect, if we select the white and hit delete, it will just have the Chase Lounge that I can bring over here and set down on my floor. Oh no, little leg. I'm sorry. Okay, you might want to also draw a marquee around it, group it, so you don't, no leg gets left behind. I think that's actually what Ohana means. And then you can start putting some in. I've also had people put floors in just to establish that there is, a 3-dimensional quality to it. Objective, I know this. There we go. Okay, so you'd want to grab that wallpaper, and obviously no one wallpapers, something like that. So you can play around with the 3-dimensionality of it. What my main goal is, when you see, if this is the size of a Chase Lounge, should this be smaller? Well, it might be. So let's go over here, and you can bring in lamps, you can bring whatever you choose. I'm going to take this pattern I just made, drag it over to the new icon, and duplicate it. Go back in, select all, and make it much, much smaller and a lot closer. I might even make it more close. No, that's too close. 1.75. Okay. Hit OK, and then hit done. Grab another rectangle. These red lines are my bleeds. So I can go bleed to bleed. That's a little hard to live with. So let's immediately let's I'm going to go over here for just a second. You can't see what I'm typing, but it will be Olivia Pope palette. Paletal. Wait, no, that's not. It's not a word. Okay. So if you go over to Olivia Pope's palette, we drag this in. Oops, don't drag it in there because we are in, let's hit done. Okay, let's bring it in to our artboard. File, place. Bring this over here. No link. Place it. Eyedropper to select it. Go over to swatch. It will become your foreground color. Go over to swatches. New swatch. Pope 1. Pope 2. Pope 3. And we'll get one more. Pope 4. All right. It's kind of like an ice cream, which I'm okay with. So we have our new swatches there. So when I double click and I go in here, I can select this and I can say, okay, make that. And all of a sudden, my eyes are so much happier. Right? Hit done. If we take that brown, and we make that brown, maybe we take the opacity of the brown to 50%. That might be livable. And then you can simply select this, hold down the Option key, and you'll notice that the arrow now has a white arrow underneath it. And drag it over and see if you like it in front of that. Let's move our wallpaper to the back. All right, so that's how you're going to play. And when you start to bring in stuff, you're allowed to use the image trace and experiment with the image trace options. Just remember to expand the appearance and then ungroup. Okay, on to our next exciting thing.